Yo, what is up, guys? And we are back for another video on the best event in the game, the Extreme Z area. So here's the deal. What I would like to do here is just real quick. See, this is not the team I'm going to run. This is something that I thought was, decent, but I kind of want to shake it up a little bit here. I want to go through who you could possibly use for this EZA. So this was my strategy. So obviously Raditz is going to be INT. So that means I'm going to bring as many Fizz types as possible. And this guy is a Vegeta's family leader. Obviously mine's Rainbowed as well. He's quite useful, especially when you're up against a Goku's family enemy, which, hello, Raditz is, right? So even though he's only going to be getting his leader skill, he's still going to be really solid. And he's going to provide 90%, and at least he's going to provide some ki to Vegeta's family and Fizz types. So that means LR Krillin, and then this 8-bit Goku, right? Now you do have to bring 2 units here, so let's go ahead and snag them. They're INT. You have to bring Raditz and you have to bring Nappa. That is essential. We could bring Piccolo. I don't really want to, particularly. He's not really all that good. We could bring that Goku. That Goku, he's probably a good choice. The only problem is he's got type disadvantage. Who else can we bring? Let's bring you, because he'll actually get part of the leader skill. So let's go ahead and hop in here. So what I think you should do, and just like with any Extreme Z area, is I think that just having as much type advantage as possible is going to be a good move for you. So, running Fizz types, that is going to be the move here. And it looks like we do get at least one Fizz type on this first rotation. If we can get an additional super attack, then this dude's going to be one-shotted, right? So it looks like we're getting kind of lucky with the ki. That's really good. And then obviously the one other thing you're praying for is you're trying to get through this as quickly as possible, or at least I am in particular. You're really praying that Nappa does not go grade 8. But remember that you can also bring a grade 8 Raditz as well, that STR grade 8 Raditz. You can bring him as well. And I just want to point out, yeah, we just one-shotted him. Wow, super easily. Okay, there we go. Krillin, we'll take that. I've been meaning to level up Krillin. I love that card. LR Krillin's really, really good. The only thing is it's like he doesn't have like a stupendous linking partner. I would say that I would say that the TUR TN is actually a pretty good linking partner for him. You can run him on the Vegeta team, the SS2 Angel Vegeta team, under his secondary leader skill, right? I made a video. Yes, this is the exact same team. I made a video of the Angel SS2 Vegeta in Extreme Super Battle Road, and I thought that Krillin was actually on the Worthy Rivals team, and it turns out he is not. I don't know. I feel like you could go either way. If he's like a kid Krillin, which obviously this is an adult Krillin, but if he were a kid Krillin, I think you could easily say he should be on the Rivals category. They were definitely rivals when they first got to Master Roshi's school, right? So, okay. So Krillin is going to one-shot Raditz, I'm pretty sure. I mean, we'll see, right? And then, of course, the friend Raditz he's gonna work out pretty well too. So this Raditz, so we haven't really talked about this Raditz. This Raditz is like really, really solid. Any unit that can stun and do an AoE is always going to be useful in World Tournament and Super Battle Road for sure. And then this Krillin actually does the same thing. So what you could do is run a Pure Saiyans variant. There we go. So again, if Krillin would have got a crit, I think we would have one-shotted him. Unfortunately, he's only getting, he's getting a 90% leader skill, and that's it, right? And then 3 ki. And then Krillin gives himself ki, which is good. But this Raditz, man, he stuns, and he, as I said, is an AoE unit. He is probably the, wow, that 27,000, huh? We only have 154,000 HP, so that's kind of a lot. But he is, would I call him no, LR Krillin is definitely the best free-to-play AoE. LR Krillin is for sure. But this guy, not really too far behind him. He's really, really solid. Once I get him fully Extreme Z Awakened, which should probably only take me, I don't know, another 30 minutes or something like that. Once he's fully Extreme Z Awakened, I definitely will be running him in Super Battle Road, probably Extreme Super Battle Road. I think he can definitely be useful. I think if we use him on that God Goku team, I think that would be a really, really good choice for him. And at least get him a little bit of that extra leader skill, that 130%. That's going to be really useful for him. Now remember, when you are doing Extreme Z areas or any EZA, So you need, so total, we're going to need 30 rainbow medals. We're going to need 30 gold medals. We're going to need 40 silver medals. And we are going to need 15 bronze medals. So hopefully you caught up with that. That's the same for every single EZA. So for instance, this Buff Boo, again, who I do need to make content on. I've been lacking. I have so much fun grinding links. I haven't really been doing the content. I really do. I love watching my units power up right before my eyes. It's really fun. But I do need to start utilizing some of the content that we've actually been given, right? So this is part of that. Yeah, this is another game over situation. You know, Krillin, particularly if Krillin could get his 18 key super, it would definitely be game over for sure. It looks like everyone's going to be happy here and everyone's going to super attack. So what we probably should do to close out the video, I'll run, you know, maybe one more time through this thing. Honestly, do we really even need to? I mean, this is honestly one of those Extreme Z areas. If you have the units, then you're going to do fine, right? I mean, if you have LR Krillin grinded, if you have this Vegeta, I think you can easily clap it. And then hopefully you have that April Fool's Day Vegeta as well. I think he would be, and then the Goku, obviously, having type advantage. But I think they're going to be really, really good choices. There we go. See, there's the thing, is like high compatibility, like who the hell are you going to get that with on the full power team? You know what I mean? That's basically where you can run Krillin or on his own team. So again, you can basically, you know, line them up with Tien, and they're going to share actually some decent links like Z Fighters and stuff. You know, again, you can't really run them except on the Earthlings team. So it looks like we have all of the bronze medals. We're going to need more silvers and more golds and more rainbows. So let's go ahead. I'll finish up. Let's do one more run, and then we'll kind of go over his card, and we'll wrap the video up. But yeah, LR Krillin, I absolutely adore this card. And again, it's like I want to level his links up, but I'm not even going to be able to activate a lot of his links. So let's go ahead and go to the left. Again, we're going to need 30 gold medals. Remember that the silver capped awakening medal is actually a gold awakening medal, right? So EZA medal, and then the gold capped ones are rainbow ones. So just remember that. And then same thing goes for the first stage. The bronze capped medals are actually silver. It's weird why they do it that way. It's just how they do it, right? Okay, so Krillin gonna one-shot here with that 18 key super attack. I would imagine, at the very least, it's gonna be pretty close. Everyone's gonna super attack. Again, if you guys haven't got it by now, this is very, very easy. It is weird. Like, I wish that they would design Extreme Z areas just a little differently. Like, so Extreme Z areas, like, you could easily, why not just make the limitation, like, you can limit the units. Remember that EZAs, traditional EZAs are quite limited as well. You can usually only use one typing, and then you can usually only use, like, one category, right? That's what the bosses are weak against. So it's not that unheard of that, you know, Dokkan would limit an event like that. But I would just like, dude, this is way too limited. You can basically use like a total of like 8 units or 10 units or something like that. Like that's not great. So we have all of the 30. Dude, we're about to, like, honestly, I have a little bit more to go. Like, let's just go ahead and run the silver. And I'm going to wrap up the video here. But let's go ahead and go over the card. I just have a few more silvers, it looks like, to get, and I think we'll be done. Not too bad. So, our boy Raditz, he's definitely worth grinding. So, his leader skill is not really that good. Low-class warrior category, key 4. 60% to stats, and that... Oh, 60% to HP and defense, 100% to attack, or int type key 3, and 50% to stats. Not really the greatest leader skill. Definitely just want to use Bardock, right, if you have Bardock for that low-class warrior. So causes supreme damage to enemies and lowers defense. Oh, I thought he's stunned. Oh, my mistake. Well, it is what it is. I thought he's stunned. Punishment of Fools. Attack and defense 80% at the start of turn. Key 6, which means he's going to auto-super, right? Attack and defense 60%, and superclass enemies attack and defense minus 10% when facing 2 or more enemies. That's pretty good, actually. So running him in extreme Super Battle Road, that reminds me, we're not going to be able to run him on that God Goku team because he's extreme class, right? But we'll figure it out, right? We'll get him a good team going. And then you can see his links here. His links are decent. You know, he's got Brutal Beatdown. He's got Saiyan Warrior Race. He would link up quite well, I think, with like a Broly card. Something like that he would link up well with. And then again, Low Class Warrior, Goku's Family, Pure Saiyans, and Terrifying Conquerors are going to be his categories. Raditz, again, we'll showcase him when we are completely done grinding him up. But for now, that is the video, guys. Let me know. I mean, I doubt it, but let me know if you have any questions, or let me know if you're struggling with this Extreme Z area. Remember that you have to have those 2 story events completely done. So let's just go ahead and real quick, and we'll wrap up the video. Come on, quit lagging, man. Every time during chain battle, it wants to lag. I went to quest. What am I doing? So used to grinding links, right? So make sure that, which one? It is, you have to have this one completely done. And then you also have to have this one completely done. This is actually quite a long story event as far as story events goes, right? There are 10 stages, each having 2 stars, right? So 2 different difficulties. So make sure you complete free-to-play Raditz. He is worth it. I do plan on rainbowing him once I get him fully Extreme Z Awakened. But that is the video, guys. Now we'll catch all of you in the next one. Later.